I realized, um, you know, it started when, were you there na ba when Chi and Kyle? Oh no, not yet, not
No,
yet.
wala pa ako nun.
So Chi, we had to like save her. I'm sure you watched it, naman. We
Yeah.
had to save her from like the um, what you call it, the
Lifeguard
life,
tower.
yeah, lifeguard
Yeah.
tower. So we had to swim. And prior to that, I never swam sa loob ng bahay. So every girl, of course, we all had to change into swimsuits. And then I saw Chi in her swimsuit, and I saw the other girls in their swimsuit, and I just felt really, really, really bad. Like
Mm.
I felt so trashy. I felt like poop. Yeah, I really wasn't feeling good at all, and it was really bothering me. But syempre, I changed into my swimsuit then, ganyan. And then we did the task, and then okay na, okay na. And then after that, hindi ako mapakali. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about, oh my God, I wore a swimsuit in front of TV, and then I'm beside all of these girls who are so, wow, beautiful bodies, etc., etc. And obviously, I didn't see myself in the same way that I saw the other girls. And so after that, nagmuni-muni lang ako sa garden. Then I just felt really, really, really bad. Like, it felt like the lowest of lows. And I was like, oh, I can't take this every day. If I'm gonna see them every day and they're swimming and they're beautiful, and I think I don't belong, and I feel so insecure and so ano ba yung right word? Basta I felt so ugly there. I just felt so ugly, and like I couldn't deal with this. And then it got to a point where I was already able to seek help, and then I don't think the meds yung bahay. Um, di ba we were teammates? And there was a time where I lifted the water dispenser to transfer outside. And then I accidentally pressed the hot water to come out. So I burned myself. And I
Oh my
really,
God, I didn't know why you burned yourself. I just knew you burned yourself. Yung pala
yeah,
yun. Okay,
yeah,
keep
because
going.
I lifted the water dispenser. And then when I burned myself, I just got this super weird satisfaction from it. And I got this incredible urge to do it again and to do
Oh,
it more because I couldn't feel anything anymore
yeah,
inside. I couldn't cry. I couldn't explain how I felt. So I wanted to feel
something.
something. And then after
Wow.
that, I stayed away from the water dispenser. I really tried not to go near it because the urge was just so, so, so strong. I even have the peklat pa.
I remember
And
you telling me that you're staying away from like the cooking
yeah,
stuff and those kind
yeah.
of things.
And
Yung
then
pala yun.
when we started playing volleyball, syempre
Mm.
since I'm a newbie, talagang it's gonna hurt this part, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and then magpapasak siya. So the reason I kept playing and playing was because I wanted it to hurt.
Oh my God, I
And
remember you asking to play and play and play and someone play with you and you were, because we all know that, I mean, we weren't the best at volleyball. So I was always asking, why, does she really want to get better? Like, it was threw me off, like, oh, but yung pala yun.
so I enjoyed naman playing, but I enjoyed the pain more. So
Wow.
yeah, so sabi ko, I can't wait for this to become a bruise and then play even more tomorrow so it hurts double. Ganun na yung nasa isip ko. And then sabi ko talaga, oh shoot, that's why there's this video clip of me na kinis ni Katie yung forehead ko because I was
Mm.
in the blue na pang volleyball, and I was like thinking heavily because I didn't like the thoughts that were running in my head. Like, sabi ko, this is not right anymore. Why am I feeling like this? Super bantay na sa akin si Shania lagi. And then also si KD, parang they didn't want to make me play volleyball because they knew na I had like that ulterior motive.
Yeah. There's more behind it pala.
Yeah. So, ayun, I, I had that weird, extreme urge. I just wanted to feel, I wanted to hurt for some reason. And then, Kuya heard, he heard me
Yeah.
um, talking about it sa lapel. And then, actually, prior to that, I already asked for a step pa ata nun si Doc, kaya walang time. But
Yeah.
then, Kuya heard na I had those urges. And then it was so hard for me to control because I really wanted to do something, to feel something I didn't understand. And then, pinatawag niya ako sa confession room. And then he was like, na, nababahala na daw siya sa sa akin. I don't remember if that's the right word. Basta he was asking me na if I think parang is it still healthy for me to stay, if I still want to stay, or if I want to really get treated
Yeah.
outside na because it's really serious na when self-harm comes in, diba?
Mm-hmm.
So, I just told Kuya na I really want to stay. I don't know what's happening and I don't understand why I'm having these thoughts. I don't understand where the urge is coming from because there's no trigger. There's no trigger. I don't know why I feel really bad. And then that's when I had the session with Doc, and then that's when he really said that's really part of um, having the major depression. It's really
Yeah.
part of that. Kahit walang trigger, it's because of the chemical imbalance in my brain, and it's making me think about all of these things that I shouldn't be thinking about. That's why I changed my meds. My new meds are supposed to balance the serotonin in my brain. And I think it's been helping naman. But of course, like, if you still get lows, like just last night, I was crying myself to sleep for I don't know what reason. I couldn't think of any reason at all. But weirdly, I felt like I wasn't good enough
Yeah.
for the people around me. Like I felt like my loved ones are slipping away because
Wow.
I I don't know. Ever since I got out of the house, everything's changed. Eh.
Yeah.
Like my life has changed. I mean, it's good. It's good change, but like hindi ko alam bakit hindi pa ako nakaka-adjust and like feeling ng mga loved ones bad and it makes me feel like I'm doing my best, but it feels like it's not enough. So just last night, I was just like crying myself to sleep. Sabi ko, I don't know how to deal with this anymore. Ganun talaga eh, you know, even if
Yeah.
we're taking the meds and all of that, we still get those low
It's a daily
days.
thing, right? It's like a daily battle. It's like getting through the day and being okay that like one day could be really fine and easy. One day could be like you don't even remember that you were dealing with anything, and then the next day could be like you're you're drowning even though you're not underwater.
Yeah,
It's
or it could be like sometimes I don't know if I'm bipolar na, because like first half of my day was great, and then now
yeah,
I feel like absolute crap, and I just want to lock myself in my room and not do anything. There were so many instances inside the house where nag-wake up call na, and I just
mm,
couldn't get up. Not because I was sleepy, not because I wanted to sleep some more. I just didn't have it in me to get up. I don't want to wake up. I just want to be under the comforter and just stay in the dark. And I didn't want to
man.
change lapel. That's why I'm always asleep because that's the best escape. that I have. I just want to
So
sleep.
much of what you're saying explains so much to me that I didn't understand in the house. With you,
Well, yeah,
Lex?
'cause it's not really something that
Totally.
we notice usually,
Yeah.
or we just
It's just
act.
like nabubo ko yung like, oh, that's why she did that. Like that's why she was always on the conflict. Like I
Yeah,
wish I knew some of these things more. I wish I was more aware as your housemate. But I just want to say, like, honestly, yun pa lang, start pa lang tayo, guys. And thank you for sharing that because that's not easy to share. Like, you know me, I hate sharing. Even when it came to small things in the house, I don't. But like the fact that you're brave enough to share that, literally is gonna change so many people's lives right now because people can relate to that. But yun pa lang, just thanks for sharing it. And something I related to that you said right at the beginning is she's episode when she got in the house. I remember being in the hotel arrest because I'm not in PBB hotel arrest yet. I'm in the airport hotel arrest because I flew from England. So I had a TV and I was watching you guys with swim shorts on in the house with all these guys, and they've worked out every day. I was feeling that right when I got in. I related to you on that, and I've never even talked about that till now actually. But like every time we did stuff there, like I was pretty like body insecure, but for me, the what I related to you the most about is what you were saying with the hot water. For me, that was eating. Alexa would say there would be times I wouldn't eat. There was one time they put it on the plasma, like we all had to eat, and I was like, I just don't want
yeah.
to.
There were times where I wouldn't eat also, just
Yeah,
because even though I was so hungry, I wouldn't eat because I
same.
felt like I can't gain any weight and all because
Yeah,
everyone here is so thin. Whenever I would see like the Sam swim, and I'm just like, oh sheesh.
yeah.
And then when I started taking my meds, I think I think it really helped, and the counseling it really helped because then I was able to swim or at least just stay in the side, not really
Oh my god,
swim.
I loved it when you made us all swim, even if we didn't want to. That was awesome.
Yeah, kahit
That moment was great.
yeah, like I was in that swimsuit at those times. I wasn't really thinking about, oh my god, I'm in a swimsuit. I must look like
Yeah.
crap. Oh my god, people must be saying I'm so fat because that's all I've been used to all my life. I wasn't thinking about that, and I was like, oh
Mm.
shock. So this is helpful. The meds are helpful. Doc is so helpful. That's why sabi ko talaga, oh my god, y'all, if you think you need help, go get it
Go get
because
it.
so changes lives.
And
Legit.
then guys, also sa mga nanonood at nakikinig, for where we're at, sometimes even right now, if I tell Lex, you actually look great, like sometimes even if people tell us that we can't hear it, like we can hear you what you're saying. We're not
Oh,
deaf, but
down
we
blood pressure.
exactly in one ear out the other. So hundreds of people could be telling you you're great, but until you tell yourself and believe it, it doesn't actually have an effect sometimes. And look, I always tell Alexa like she's gorgeous, and I'm a guy. Like guys don't even ever talk about this. So it just goes to show that like there are so many people of different walks of life that really go through this. Um, but what? Not everyone's asleep and I'm just staring at it. Like Alexa would put the comforter. I would just look at it. I just couldn't sleep. And then yun, a week before that, I asked to see if I could talk to Dr. Andy. For those who don't know, back in 2020, I went through depression and kind of recovered from it. But being in PBB, it's like a pressure cooker. So there was some things that were like coming out of me again. And when I talked to Doc and Kuya, we were pretty worried because they were like, there was a week, and I think this is the week that because up until this week, me and you were pretty good. Me and you were pretty good friends. I remember like cuddling you and being like, you're the best. But then when I started having my stuff, I could tell that. Sorry, I haven't got COVID. I swear. Um,
Yeah.
um, I could tell that it was bringing out the worst in me because I was kind of just not dealing with it. And I've said this to TJ too. I was like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry for like some of the stuff I was doing was just acting out because, and it's not an excuse. I'm not saying that this is an excuse, but I was all over the place in my head, and it was bringing out the worst in me. So when I talked to Kuya, he was like, "I'm worried because is my house bringing out the worst in you?" I said to Kuya, "Your house could be bringing out the worst in me, but I'm pretty sure it might be, but it's also bringing out the best in me. It's also bringing out the courage, showing me my weaknesses and things I need to deal with." Yeah. Nung nahati yung bahay, that was the most emotional week. And that was the week that I got diagnosed, and that was the week that I started taking my gamot. And yeah, there's an adjustment period to that. It doesn't just click. You don't just start taking it and then you're good. Like
They
your body
changed
has to
the
adjust.
meds 3 times.
Oh my gosh, me and Alexa and Katie would always talk about it because we'd have different times. Be like, "Have you gone to the storage room yet?" Like, no, I haven't. I guess mine's at night now, and they try and get it at the right time, the right
Yeah,
dosage.
so there's a specific which I'll be trying now. I changed again. And as I'll
What's
be
up, Alps?
Sorry, guys. I've been here. I was just, fixing my bed because like it was a mess, and I didn't
okay.
All
want to
good, bro.
the
All good,
people to
bro.
see it. But,
All good.
sorry.
JA, if you guys see that Katie's here, Jordan's Angels will go down to make space for Kate. Just let us know in the chat, guys. Um, but yeah, we were talking about Alps when we started talking to Kuya about it. When it was at the point where we needed to seek help and not just deal with it on our own. Alexa was telling us about her time, and I was just saying for me it was about week 4 when without I mean they noticed. Kuya sees everything. They noticed that I wasn't eating. They noticed I wasn't sleeping, and he just wanted me to talk to Doc Randy. And then the questions that Doc would ask, his evaluation from that was, yeah, I needed to take some medication and really observe this and not just pretend it doesn't exist. Because nung gabing yun, I don't know if you were still there, Alps. I was fighting with Kuya about it, and I was fighting with Dr. Randy about it. I was like, I don't want to go through this again. I don't want this to be my story. I was like saying all these things. I was like, no, I went through this. This chapter is closed. I'm not going through this again. Um, but then, like with that medication, was kind of crazy for me. There was a lot of emotions, but yeah.
I just
What
want to
about
say
you, Alps?
something, dude. Like,
What's up?
because you touched upon the thing like closed chapter na to, we're done. I shouldn't be having to go through this anymore.
Yep.
That's the thing kasi with mental health. Like, you can never just close the chapter on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't just go away like that. Diba? Like,
So
it
true.
really is something that we have to deal with. Not really deal with, but learn to accept for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there are always going to be times in our life na makakaranas tayo ng mental health, ng depression, ng anxiety. Kasi kasama lang talaga sa buhay yan.
It's so
So
true, bro.
like,
It can
parang
be a recurring thing.
reoccurring talaga siya. It really is. So, diba? That's like something like I hope you think about in the future when you're
What's up, Ben
back
Hunter?
there. When you're back there, na parang, oh man, I don't want to have to go through this again.
Yeah,
But,
it was
you know
such
what I
a
mean?
weird, like,
Sometimes we really have to.
I was like, for me, guys, it was control. I can control my life. I know what's going on in my day. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty organized. But being in BNK, you have no control. Like you don't know when the next plasma message is gonna be, what next task is gonna be, and what's gonna happen. And it was so unexpected all the time. The only thing I could control was my closet. So I would always go back in there and I would refold my clothes because it's the only thing I can do to feel like I have some sort of control. And it
That's
was,
just like super form of anxiety, dude.
yeah. And that's the first thing that Kuya noticed. He was like, "You've done like 3 times today." And it was like, because I can't control anything else in here. Wala, oh, Tagalog, please. I'll try my best, guys. Sorry.
Dude, nanonood ako ng stream mo isang beses, galing mo mag-Tagalog ah. I think din yung may parang singing challenge kayo.
Yeah, it's when I drink, bro.
Galing mo nga mag-Tagalog, dude. Nagulat ako.
Dude, I'm getting better. Umagaling na ako. Okay. But yeah, those were the things. Those were the little things that Kuya noticed. And then after a couple of weeks, he called me to the confession room, and I sat down with Doc. And then yeah, that was the evaluation. And then very next day, Kuya took good care of me. That was one of the final things I said to Kuya was, "Thank you for taking care of me during this whole thing." What about you, Albs? What was your experience like in the beginning when it started? Like when you
Yun nga,
started
like,
to realize?
I said nga, like, I wasn't on, but I naririnig ko yung usapan niyo kanina.
Yeah.
I just wanna add na parang I think inside Kuya's house talaga, parang pressure cooker talaga siya eh. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like we were all a little, not a little bit, but we were all out of our elements inside the house, emotional. It'll really bring out the worst in you. But then at the same time, after that, that's when you make the best improvements kasi
Yeah.
kapag nandun ka sa, alam mo yun, pag nahihirapan when you're in hard times, that's when dun ka talaga nakakapag-change for the better. So, feeling ko yan talaga yung isa sa factors ng bahay ni Kuya na hindi natin naisip bago tayo pumasok. Akala ko lang kasi
Yeah.
bago ako pumasok, bahay, just chill with other people. Kaya ko yan, man. Magaling
Yeah.
naman ako makisama sa tao eh.
Sinabi,
Diba?
sinabi ko pa to, I said on my psych that I didn't ever deal with anything like this because I wanted to be a housemate that bad. So when I went with Doc Candy, I had to apologize. I was like, I did lie about that. Like,
I lied.
I
I
was
straight up
100%
wanted to
honest
be a
with that,
housemate
dude.
that bad. No, I
The
didn't say
interview.
I've
anything.
never had before, but so
I
yun
was
ba?
like, I didn't want anything to affect my chances of being a housemate. And I went in thinking, kaya ko to. Ano lang to, you just live in there, do a couple games and tasks and eat. Ooh, di pala.
Hindi pala, hindi
There
talaga
was,
eh.
there was this point when Kuya found out that I had those really bad urges. He took away all my sleeping pills because he was
Oh,
afraid that I would overdose in
Ben
one.
Hunter, thank you.
Dude, kasi grabe si Alexa. Di ba I asked you one time, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Tinanong ko
Mhm.
sa'yo, ano yung gano'ng kadami yung tinitake mo? Nag-go one-fourth ka ba? Nag-go one-half ka ba? I take the whole thing. Tapos sabi ko, nakakagising ka pa sa wake-up call? Sabi
Di
niya,
pa
dude,
ako
sometimes hindi pa ako nakakatulog. Yun na nga. Yun ako
Pinagalitan din ako ni
that's how
Alexa
bad.
because she saw how much Tylenol I was taking. She was
Yeah.
like, you need to stop that. I was like, taking it like too much. I'm not even gonna say how many times a day, but it was my, and I don't even know if I needed it at some point. It just became the thing I did,
Hinahanap
the
ka
thing
ng
I did to
katawan
get
mo.
through and wake up and then take it and then have vitamins and then have that and then go to sleep and take that. Yeah. But
Guys,
this
Tagalog
Alexa, she
challenge daw
noticed things.
tayo.
Na-observe din ni Alexa yung mga ibang things na ginagawa ko. At one time, yung stations party ng mga 4 evictees, kinausap din ako ni Alexa. She was like, Jay, stop drinking. You're not supposed to drink, please. And I was like, dang, she's really serious. I gotta actually listen to her right now. So, yun. we actually, when it comes to these things, it's not anything like that. This is like real life-ish.
Hindi, ito yung lagi ko sinasabi sa mga nagko-comment sa live streams ko. Bakit daw sa nomination daw ganun. Sabi ko, personally, hindi ako pwede magsalita sa ibang housemates. Pero ako personally, I never took it personally yung mga nag-nominate sa akin. Kasi dude, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the point of the game, diba? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how much you like me, how much I like you. At the end of the day, it's a game. So kung I'm trying to win, we're all trying to win. Pero mahal talaga natin yung isa't isa.
We
Yan
had
yung
to pick
mahirap sa
someone.
bahay ni Kuya. Kasi lahat ng tasks, team tayo. So you build a bond. Alam mo
Yeah.
yun? Na iniisip mo talaga, okay, team kami, team tayo. Tapos at the end, okay, sino tatanggalin mo? What? Hindi ba
Diba?
pwede yung pinakabano sa task na lang yung mawawala? Pero ganun talaga eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Wala tayong hindi naman siya competition. Split the house into 2. Kapag nanalo kayo sa task, yung matatanggal galing sa kabilang group. Hindi.
Oo.
It's really magkakasama. Well, nagkaroon kayo ng ganun.
Yeah.
Nagkaroon kami ng ganun, bro.
Nagkaroon kayo ng ganun. So, yun na nga. That's why I said I can only speak for myself.
P goes up and you go to hospital, alam mo na, like, that's basically
You're
voluntary
going home.
exit. You're going
Hindi ka na
home.
pwede bumalik.
Oo, hindi na.
First
So
time
sabi
ko
niya she's gonna fight for
makipag-away
the
kay
team.
Kuya. First time ko talaga makipag-away nun. Kuya, hindi! Maglalaro talaga ako! Sabi niya, minumungkahi ng doktor na hindi ka pwede. Kailangan mo magpahinga. Sobrang taas, high blood daw talaga.
How do you get your BP checked inside?
Oh, what happened was,
You get blindfolded.
yeah.
Sa storage room ka?
No.
No, we were all eating dinner, and I could see Alexa was like
I was having a panic
tensing.
attack na.
Dude, if I felt her arm, bro, it was like she was like tensing her in every muscle in her body,
Oo,
and she couldn't open her hand. So I ended up taking her to the confession room. And then she came back and told us that Kuya said that.
Alam, may nagagalit
Pero
dyan sa
sinabi niya
JC.
rin sa amin na kayong mga ka-team niya, mag-usap kayo about what you want to tell Alexa. And we were like, you know what? No matter what we say, I said this and Karen said this. Even if we don't want her to, you can't. If that was me, you can't talk me out of it. I'm gonna fight for the team. So I'm not gonna try and talk her out of for the team if that's what she wants to do. And she knows what she wants to do. So yun,
Kahit alam ko naman na
lumaban
baka
talaga siya.
talagang maitutulong dun sa tug of
Uy,
war.
laki rin ng tulong mo ah. We pulled for that.
Uy, maglalaro ako. Sabi niya talaga, alam ko naman na ang kapalit niyan, pag tumaas BP mo, parang inaano na talaga niya ako.
Oo, bon voyage ka na.
Mm-mm.
So, sabi niya, pag andun lahat ng Squid Gamer, may mag-check ng BP mo pagkatapos, pag yan tumaas kahit konti, uwi ka na. Sabi ko, edi sige.
Yeah, she said, "Edi, ito na yung last fight ko. Okay lang."
My last fight, I will fight for my team. Yung first time, inawi ko talaga si Kuya.
I was like, whoa.
Wild.
Yeah, so thanks Lex kasi nag-benefit din ako dun sa fight ko for the team. We really fought for that, but yeah, thanks.
So I
So
watched some of it, but like, you know what I mean? You can't get the whole gist of it on.
Kung nandun ka siguro sa kabilang team for yellow, baka may chance din sila. Oops.
Maybe.
Or if you're on
Medyo
our
lugi
team,
yun.
wala na talaga.
Wala na
Kung nandun
talaga.
kung nandun ka rin sa PBB games, I don't want to know. Ayokong
Kung nandun
isipin
ako sa
kung
team
nandun
nyo,
kayo.
kahit linalagnat ako, panalo pa rin tayo.
Oh, ito. Wait, bro. The team captains were Lai, Ben, and me, and you have to pick who your team's gonna be. You're gonna pick Lai, right?
To be on your team.
No, who are you gonna pick from the three?
Oh, I pick which
Yeah,
one
you
I
guys
go
had to pick.
Captain will be.
I don't want to be with. I want to go against Lai, bro. I want to beat Lai.
God, let's go. Let's go. He would have been on Ben or
Who's
my
the
team.
real athlete? Oh,
Oh my gosh, you're funny. Oh wait, this question came in. I thought it was quite interesting. I have a brother that's dealing with mental health and depression, but I don't know how to talk to him. Can you give me some advice?
oh, that's so fun.
That one's
Me, honestly, when it comes to things like that,
Iba-iba
thing is like pry into something na ayaw pag-usapan.
oh, kung di pa sila ready,
yung
feeling
tao.
pressured sila mag-open up, di ba?
Kasi that's something na I learned to understand din with KD eh. Na if I kept bugging him,
Mamaya pa siguro si
Tell
KD.
it would feel like I'm ganging up on him. But if I just ask him, do you want to talk about it? Or do you want your alone time? And he answers if he wants me or if he wants to be alone, then yun yung ibibigay ko. Kasi minsan, kailangan ng tao is yung sarili niya lang. Pero minsan, kailangan niya makikinig lang. As in, kinig lang, walang salita. Kinig lang. Or,
Depende din kasi sa tao yun talaga.
oo, iba talaga, iba-iba
May
talaga.
nag-aaway ba dito?
Tapos pag si KD, when he wanted to talk to me, siya na yung lalapit sa akin and then we'd have a conversation.
Kasi syempre may takot din yung tao na ma-judge siya kapag nag-open up. Diba?
Totoo. Kasi guys, like Alexa said, like Albi said, we all of us, all four are really different. And like I said kanina din, none of us are claiming to be experts. We're just sharing our own experiences with what we deal with because we are all super different. But I was reading this today that mental health has many faces. Some overeat, and then some have no appetite at all. Total opposite. Some sleep long hours, and others can't sleep at all. Some struggle to get out of bed, and others don't. Some cry often and experience intense grief, and others feel completely numb. So, guys, just basically to sum this all up, it could be opposite ends of the spectrum, and that's how wide of a spectrum it is that when people deal with it and how they deal with it.
Ako kung pwede ko lang i-share,
Go.
hindi nga ganun lang eh. Pwede ngang totally normal. It doesn't have to be complete ends of the spectrum. Someone can be acting completely normal,
Yeah.
but they're just doing something a little too much. Like me when I was going through my depression a little bit, and well, I mean, 2020 kasi I'm sure a lot of us naman talaga may mga pinagdadaanan. So, isa lang ako sa mga medyo inapektuhan din talaga ng 2020 yung mental health ko. So, yung napansin ko, dude, sobra ako magbuhat. Like, no
Really?
joke I am not joking. Magbubuhat ako for 5 hours, 4 hours straight. Tapos hindi ako
Bro.
napapagod, hindi ko napapansin, wala pa akong kain, magigising ako, magbubuhat ang kagad ako. And then I won't eat anything till like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. And then magbubuhat ulit ako sa gabi. Like, I just can't do anything else except working out. But then, like, if you didn't know me, if you didn't know what I was,
Wow.
Yeah,
so,
kasi that's why
Nagbabasa ng
sabi nila,
script.
diba, there's such thing as high functioning
Meron pala ditong
Mm.
taga Mongolia. Mongolia o
depression or anxiety.
baka Mongoloid
You cannot
ka.
function normally. Like, yun nga, if si Alvin, makita mo, hindi mo akalain. Like, kapag ako, nakita mo, hindi mo akalain.
hindi mo talaga,
No.
Talaga na, nag-aasap ako buong araw, pero hindi ako kakain talaga buong araw. Kahit bigyan mo ko ng pagkain, hindi ko kakainin. Kahit gutom na talaga ako, hindi ko talaga
Bibi, kailan ka pa
kakainin.
andyan sa Mongolia?
Ako just
Mongolia.
like, siya. Pero yun
Mongoloid
talaga,
ka nga
isang
siguro
hindi
eh.
mo
bird.
nagdadaanan.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, kung anong pwede natin i-pick up dito is,
Maayong gabi.
lahat ng tao may pinagdadaan. So, kung pwede, di ba, let's just be kind.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
Kasi,
totoo yan.
hindi talaga natin alam kung anong pinagdadaanan ng tao eh.
Yun nga. Just be kind, honestly. Just be kinder than you can be. And yeah, you don't know really, like, even, I'm not going to bring this up for too long, even us guys, what you guys say about us, you don't know what we're all really going through. So just be careful with your words. And if it's not kind words, just don't say it na.
Tsaka
Yeah.
ito like ako, wait lang,
Just
gusto ko lang
comment.
sabihin to kasi ayoko magmukhang hypocrite din. Mga totohanan, before the house, hindi naman ako ganun eh. Hindi naman ako, like, I don't act like how I'm preaching now na be kind all the time. I was never kind. I was an a-hole like, before I got into the house. Eh kasi ang daming, puro hate yung natatanggap ko, di ba? So kung ano yung
Totoo.
natatanggap mo, yan din yung ilalabas mo eh. So
Yeah.
ngayon, nung pagkalabas ko ng bahay ni Kuya na ang dami nagmamahal sa akin, yan na yung gusto ko i-radiate, di ba? Kasi yan yung nararamdaman ko eh.
Yeah.
So you never know, guys, baka yung pagiging kind mo sa isang tao, ngayon baka yan na yung mag-push sa kanya na maging mabait din sa iba. It's really a cycle talaga eh.
Yeah. Because if you show the person nothing but sadness and hate, then that's all that is pumapasok dun sa tao. At
Oo.
nakikita ko dito comment pa na KD sad boy. Can you guys just stop it?
Just, yeah, stop.
Sad boy.
I swear. What the
I know how
hell?
sad boy is like a fad, di ba? I was playing around with the sad boy fad, pero you know what I mean.
Pero
Little
Yeah.
emotions din.
they call KD weak. They call KD weak, sad boy. Guys, the person is going through something. And if that's not something you can expect, grabe na wala kayong pagkatao. Wala kayong, di nyo
Huwag na
alam.
lang kayo mag-comment. Huwag na lang kayo magsalita. Just
And at the
Oo.
same
quiet.
time, those guys, those bashers, baka wala rin silang love na natatanggap. You know what I mean?
Oo,
Totoo.
walang aruga. Ako talaga hindi ako
Ano yung mga
papayag
ganun?
talaga na makakita ako ng ginaganon talaga. Wala kayong puso. Eh, di kayo na. Kayo na.
Hindi masaya.
Kayo na.
Sana all. Samay ba tayo?
Oh, I love when Lex gets like that, guys. I love when she tells people off. We've all received it too, so it's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, especially after the prank.
Yun yung favorite ko talaga. That was my favorite. Kinukwento ko din dito. Sabi ko, I wish I was there. Pagwawala. Suntukan. So sabi ko, high blood si Alexa sa akin. Mga high blood ka sa akin nun kung nandun ako.
Yung nakakatawa, guys. Sa totoo lang. Oh my gosh. I thought there's a question. Actually, I'm not gonna say the names na lang from who submitted them, just in case. I have been prescribed medication for my mental health, but my parents are telling me that I should have enough faith to get over it without using medication. What do you guys think?
Ooh, that's so hard when you mix faith with science.
Yeah,
And parents.
and parents. I feel really bad for this. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. This son or daughter going through it, because like I actually dealt with this as well. I was on staff at church. I'm working for a church. I'm the director of operations, and I'm going through depression. And everyone's like, "Wait, shouldn't you be like good? Like you love God?
Yeah.
Like," but it's more than that. Like it's just like What if you go to church and you're not gonna get like COVID or you're not gonna get a cold? It's something we have to deal with, and it's something we walk through. So, and guys, medication is also a creation that was made by men. That men God put men on the earth to help us. Like healing doesn't always come in this like we'll just believe it to be done in way like it could be through medication and modern day medicine. So I wouldn't discount it. That's my opinion.
And again, it's a freaking chemical imbalance in the brain. It's not because you don't have faith in God. It's because
So,
you have a chemical imbalance in the brain. That
Can I
sometimes,
ask you guys,
yeah.
is that a thing with like, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, please do. Is it an older generation thing where they think, it's all in your head and you can,
yeah.
and is it in this
Reg.
country a lot more than it might be in other countries?
Yeah. There's this one time, I don't know if you know this, Alexa, but a famous afternoon personality said something on
Puro English
afternoon
dito.
show that was like, I don't believe in depression, gawa-gawa lang sa utak yan. You know who I'm talking about?
Nakaka-nosebleed ba?
So familiar.
Wala na.
Not in our channel.
Hanap ka na lang ng
Okay.
pamunas.
But yeah,
And then like,
oo.
you know what I mean? That caused a little bit of an uproar because like, bro,
Yeah.
it's
We need
one of
to
the
take
longest
that
running
stigma
shows in the
away,
Philippines.
guys.
A lot of people watch the show, and you're saying things like that. When there are people who are really bad
Nakaka-nosebleed.
depression,
Yeah.
I hate it when people say stuff.
Yeah, yun nga. Especially yung mga older people din who grew up, like super Catholic then. It's something that's so new to them. It's just because they aren't as educated as they should
Mm.
be about it. That's why my mom, for example, she didn't really get it before when I would say na I don't feel well, I feel sad. She'd be like, "Oh, that's nothing. Bake a cake. You'll be fine." And then now she understands na, oh, I'm actually legit diagnosed. I have to take my meds. And now she's so supportive, always checking on me, being careful
Tagal-tagal
with
ni
what she
KD.
says. So I think we just have to educate people. Thankfully, our country is making progress
Yeah.
regarding mental health. So small steps are still honestly giant leaps for me. Kasi dati talagang close-minded mga tao. They think depression is pag-iinarte. They think it's not real. Gawa-gawa lang to get attention. So at least now,
Yeah.
at least medyo umu-open na yung eyes and yung minds ng mga tao that it's a real deal and it can really F you up.
Totally. I think extremely important for us to continue to spread awareness. Nung naging ano din nga like that's one of the beneficiaries that we're helping in BNK. I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Ako
Kind of
din,
emotional
nung
for
nakita
all
ko
of us.
yan yung una, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
yes. Buti
Yeah.
na lang. It's like, ang saya.
We all went like full force for that. That was the food task, right? The online restaurant thing. First time we got to help. I think so.
Yun ba yun?
I think
Or
it was.
yung concert na pinahost sa...
Yun din. Same week yun, di ba?
Yeah,
Oo.
that was Philippine Mental Health
Thank you,
Association.
K4. Yeah, that was awesome. So the follow-up question right after that was, so apart from your medication, what are other ways you cope when you're having an episode or when you're having a...
Can I, because I wasn't able to touch upon the first question. Then
Oh, go, bro. Sorry, bro. My bad.
it's all good. Feeling ko kasi, diba, lalo na dito, malaki talaga. Kasi, for example, i-explain ko lang tong point ko para mas maintindihan nila yung where I'm coming from. Sa ibang bansa, pagka 18 mo, madalas wala ka na sa bahay, di ba? And nagiging
Mhm.
independent ka na. So, kaya ako rin sinasabi to is because dito, hindi siya ganun eh. Like, I'm almost 30. Most of my friends still live with their parents. So,
Yeah.
even if they're making money, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I know dudes who are making 7 figures a month, still live with their parents. Diba? So, like, in that regard, medyo, you still have the, nagtatanong ng question natin, pwedeng siya na yung nagbayad ng doktor sa pa-check-up, siya na nagbabayad ng meds, pero sinasabihan pa rin siya ng parents niya. So, yan yung mahirap din sa situation natin dito sa Philippines. Like, may ganong factor pa. Kasi like, diba, like what she said, hindi naman siya, meron pa rin siyang way to get the meds eh. Pero sinasabihan siya ng parents niya na huwag mo na i-take yan, depende na sa faith mo. So I think like what basically I said all of that to say that at the end of the day, ikaw ang nakakaalam kung anong nakakabuti sa'yo. Diba? Like at a certain age, malalaman like when basically pag adult ka na medyo alam mo na talaga it's hard for other people to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing with your body. Kasi ikaw yung nakakaramdam niyan. So, in my personal opinion, feel ko lang, do what's best. What do you think is best for you?
I like it, bro, because no one is gonna make that decision. I mean, no one can help you make that decision apart from yourself at the end of the day.
Can I just shout out my
Uh,
dad? Siya yung nagpa-realize sa akin ito eh. Kasi like one day, I was going to school in CSP. Tapos ako na nagbabayad ng tuition ko nito eh. Tapos parang my
Wow.
dad checked in on me. Oh, di ka pa bumabangon. Or, something like that. Like wondering why I'm still in bed. Oh, man, sakit ng tiyan ko eh. I feel kind of sick. Sabi ko, can you check if I have a fever? So I won't go to school if I do. And he just looks at me. Bata pa ako nito, mga 19, 20. Sabi niya, tanda ka na. Ikaw nakakaalam kung anong nararamdaman mo o hindi. And then he just left. So he's basically saying, dude, you decide, bro. Gusto mo pumasok ka. Kung hindi.
Those moments you don't forget those.
Diba? So doon ko na talaga na-realize na parang, oh, okay, gets. Parang may point na siya. I'm basically taking care of myself na at that point, pero I was still living with them eh. Pero ako na nagbabayad ng tuition, hindi na nila ako
Thank you,
binibigyan ng
Karen.
baon. So, yun.
Yeah. Thanks, Kay.
What's up, Kay?
It's okay.
Grabe naman si Alexa.
I lost my train of thought. Hold on. What was I
Lakas mag-budget.
Brenda
Kay.
na naman hinanap mo.
Talaga
Bob Gift.
saying? Karen's reminding you guys on
Nasa campaign nga pala tayo, guys.
So please drop tech, flash,
Oo.
laptop, and gadget rain. I don't want to remind too much because this is a really good topic. I don't want to break it too much to remind you guys about the campaign gifts. But it's right here at the bottom of the screen as well. So yeah, guys, apart from the medication, what are other ways you cope with what you're dealing with when you're having let's, for lack of a better word, say an episode?
Music.
Yeah, like music, creating something, putting it outside of here, getting out.
Ako, it might sound violent, pero like MMA, like boxing, yun yung
Bro.
number one talaga.
That's very legit.
So understandable. If I could do that too, probably would.
Why
Is it
can I
parang-
imagine you? I can imagine Alexa taking like boxing classes.
Pwede.
Yeah.
Would.
Oh, Lex, when we're like the surge is down, I'll pick you up. We're gonna find a boxing gym and try it.
I
Pwede
used
yan.
to do boxing.
I've never, but I need to learn how to box by whenever this John's thing is happening.
Kami na ni John bahala sa'yo.
Ikaw yung opponent ko, bro.
Dude, magdasal ka na hindi.
Kaya nga, nagdadasal na ako. Sabi ko, John, no. Tapos sabi pa ni John, don't worry, bro. I'll train you. I was like, kahit na, bro. I know.
I'm sparring after this.
Kaya nga, eh, I'm
Gonna go
like,
to
no,
my
I'm
friend's
good.
house. He's a
I'm
fighter.
really good. This celebrity boxing match is gonna stress me out. Or it'll be the opposite.
Round girl na lang ako dyan.
Oh man. Yeah, I think those are things for me. It was journaling. Like I want to say talking to people, but it wasn't really a way I dealt with it. It was hard for me to talk to people. I would go for a walk. In the UK, I would literally go walk around. There's a track around the park in my house. I do loads of laps. I'd just be walking the man with music, but I guess me time, but doing something that just takes my mind off of it. Kaya lagi ako nasa dance studio sa mga dance classes kasi
May
you can't think
ginagawa
about
ka eh.
everything else
Oo.
because your mind has to focus sa
Nakafocus ka.
ginagawa mo eh.
Yun na
Oo.
nga.
So you don't have time or space to think of those things.
Yun yung gusto ko rin sabihin basically kasi tulad nga nung sinabi namin kanina, mahirap pag-usapan tong topic na to kasi
Oo.
nag-iiba to sa bawat tao eh. So what works for us
Totoo yan.
might not work for you. What triggers us might not
Yeah.
trigger you. Pero basically, kung what we're all getting at here is kapag nagkakaroon kami ng episode, may ginagawa kami na tinatanggal niya yung utak namin sa kung anong pinag-iisipan namin.
Yeah.
We look for something to pour our focus into. Something that makes you focus will help. And And that can be anything for anyone. Can be painting, can be making music, can be walking, can be teaching a class, doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, folding clothes, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan na bagay nakakatulong din.
COD, yun yung
Mm.
other skill.
Kahit ano. Mm.
Gates, kung totoo at nandito ka, come up whenever you're ready, bro.
Still, ano,
Hindi ko alam kung totoo, hindi ko. Ang dami nakaka-comment na nandito siya sa...
Hindi na talaga ako
Tama.
naniniwala sa mga fans dito.
baka
Oo.
sa pero nasa script reading
Okay
ko siya.
lang. No worries.
Daw sila eh.
Dumating ba sa point na gusto mo na sumuko? Gusto ko nang sumuko. Yun ang comment daw, sabi niya gusto ko nang sumuko.
By support, do you mean
That's all they wrote.
game?
Let's just take it to how we interpret it siguro.
Okay.
You know na.
Kasi I was also reading this because I was doing a lot of reading today. But I wanted to, like I said kanina, hindi kami experts dito, guys. Pero ang kinakwento lang namin ang naging walk namin with this, like how we have been dealing with it. And if you guys can relate, if one of you can relate to one of us, might not be exactly what you might think right away. Because I was reading today, it could also be things, people say stuff like, I'm such a burden, my loved ones would be better off without me. No one cares if I'm alive. I need a break from this trauma. I feel trapped. I need a way out. There's no future that I see. Sleep no longer gives me the relief from my suffering. I need to escape. Those are all different ways of these are all different terms and ways. And I was just reading that. I was like, whoa, there's a couple things on there that I've said, but at the same time, I don't think that I've ever been. Kinuwento ko to sa ibang housemates eh. Like I've always my mental health stuff has always been seeing myself as a failure. So kahit yun, like I would tell myself, you're not even good enough to do that properly. So even if you wanted to end yourself, you'd fail at that too. That's how I talk to myself. So it doesn't always sound the way we think it does, but yeah, to be honest, there's times na gusto ko rin sumuko, and there was definitely times a couple years ago when I was going through that. So you're not alone in that. I don't know if you're watching yung na-comment yan. You're definitely not alone in that. That's such a deep question.
Yun na nga eh. Ito yung gusto ko sabihin kung gusto ko sumuko. Like, this is why I put working out in such a high regard sa buhay ko. Some people might think I'm just vain or diba, ganun. Pero sa totoo lang, I love working out. I love doing intensive things physically because every time I do that, I want to quit. Like 100 times, if I work out for 2 hours, 100 times in the workout, I want to quit. Tama na, ayoko na to. 3 sets na lang, imbis na 4, 8 reps na lang, imbis na 12. I want to quit every day of my life in almost everything that I do. But because I've been fighting the urge to quit so much, it's become easier na for me now. That quitting is not really an option anymore. Diba? Like, I think tayo magkasama nun, Jordan, I don't know what we were doing, but we were on Kumu until like 11 p.m. or something. I think we were waiting for a campaign to end. Maybe it was my bronze badge campaign.
Maybe.
And then after 12, I was like, I need to get the workout in. Diba? And like, who works out at 2 in the morning? I do, because even if I wanted to stop, even if I wanted to quit, gusto ko na matulog, I don't want to have to do this anymore. Ginawa ko pa rin because I want to get used to the feeling of fighting the urge to quit. Alam mo yun? Because when you quit at one thing, dude, it becomes an option na. Nagiging habit talaga. Nagiging habit talaga.
Man, dude, that's so true. That's such a realization. Salamat sa lahat ng nagpapagsak ng VGs. Should we move to the next question?
Share the stream, guys. Don't forget to share the stream.
Yes.
Heart, and drop
My
virtual
mental
gifts.
health. Yeah, tech, flash, laptop, gadget, rain. Let's go. Let's go to top 1. My mental health nag-start siya sa experience ko being bullied. What about you? That's a question. Oh, that makes me sad.
Hello?
This is very
Nag-start
close to
daw yung
my heart.
mental health issues niya from her experience being bullied nung high school. Sobrang na-apektuhan ang mental health ko. Sorry, I'm just realizing they put multiple comments. Like all of the top ones are here.
Mhm.
What would you give as advice sa na bully po?
Ito sobrang deep, sobrang close to topic tong heart. Sa heart ko tong topic na to. Because,
Shy, if you're there, comment real quick. Shy.
dude, never natin makikita. Just started to hit you up on Fiverr.
Hindi, may gusto siyang gawin dito eh. Sa Kumu. Nakita ko na.
Shanaya!
Okay, so back to what I was,
Gina, Shy.
back
Back
to
to
what I
Alex.
was saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Ano yun?
The bullying.
Malapit sa puso ko to kasi I'm also guilty of bullying people. Do you know what I mean? Like back then when I was in high school, ang way of thinking ko before was okay lang mang bully kasi na-bully din naman ako. You know what I mean? Like, it's a part of growing up. But then now, I look back and I see how ruthless I was to these kids, man.
Mm.
I'm so ashamed. You know what I mean? Like, it got to a point now one time I reached out to a kid who I knew. I knew this kid watched ABS. Okay?
Yeah.
Because his background on Facebook was, I think, a station, ABS-CBN station ID. And I went to high
Yeah.
school with this kid. And this is around the time of Mara Clara. And I just apologized on DMs. It's like, bro, like, long-ass novel, pare. Like, I'm so sorry for everything. Dude, I was so ruthless to this kid talaga. Like, maybe putting hands on him. And then, like, dude, sineen zone niya lang ako. And this was Mara Clara, unlike the time of Mara Clara. So, like, like number one show in the country. This dude loves ABS. Like, in my mind, like, this dude must love my show. Nope. Like, this dude hated my show, man. Probably didn't watch it. Then I remember another time I was in Podium, and like a kid I used to bully, he was walking inside Top Man, saw me
Yeah.
inside, and then just like, may kasama yata yung sister niya, yung pinsan niya. Just like, it's just weird. Alam mo yung ganun. And like, wala na kami sa high school nito, college na. So I was like, nakita ko, I was like, hey bro, what's up? Ginanon niya lang ako. So like, I realize now that bullying is so bad. It's so wrong, diba? And like, now I don't even get it. Bakit ako galit kung pangit ka?
Dude.
Like, why would I bully? Like, who cares,
I had
bro?
such a similar experience, bro. Kasi nung high school ko is performing arts school. So if you're,
Critice.
yeah, 100%, bro. Pero
Mismo.
after that, years after that, lagi kong iniisip yung ginawa ko sa kanila. And I ended up finding that number just to call them and apologize for something that happened like 8 years ago. But it stuck in my mind, bro. Like I look back at it, like, dude, why was I like that?
Yun na nga
And it
eh.
was
So, like,
purely that. It's purely insecurities. It was purely like just to make myself feel good and make sure I'm
feel
still top
better.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
diba? Parang, oo, it's
Yeah.
horrible. So, yung advice ko dito is, sa girl na to is, don't take it too personal, you know what I mean? But at the same time, kasi ruthless ng mga bata. Yan eh.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, guys, kids, younger ones can actually be the worst. They're pretty harsh compared to
Tsaka
us
ngayon,
more. Oh,
Bro,
It's so
may
easy.
cyberbullying na eh.
yeah,
Dati, that kid, when he got home, he didn't have to deal with me, man. Now
Yeah.
these kids have dudes calling you a punk online all the time, making memes of you. It's, oh my gosh.
guys, like Albi said, kanina, let's just all be nicer. Let's just all try and be nicer to each other, be kinder to each other,
Yun
be
lang.
better to each other. Yun lang.
Diba?
Tolerance
And like,
din.
even
no
if you were
matter-
like me, na bully ka before, diba, there's time to change. It's never too
Totoo
late
yan.
to turn a new
Character
leaf.
development. Yes.
Mismo, character
Totoo yan.
development.
Character development.
That's super mature to admit it and change it, because a lot of people stay in that until they're successful businessmen in their 50s. They can stay in that headspace of putting people down to continue to see if they can rise. But nah, that's a different level, guys. Just be a little kinder to each other. Kahit
Totoo.
kayo sa mga nasa comments, Twitter, social media, let's just do nice things with our words, kind things with our words. Yun lang.
And you know, something annoying pa is when, you know, people are trying to change. Like, let's say you guys, yung nga character development, and people would always point out, pero ganito ka eh, you were like this,
Yun
like
yung
that.
laging sinasabi sa akin, like,
Dati you were
actually.
such a hole, ganyan, ganyan.
Eh, dati yun eh.
Kaya nga nagbago
Dati
eh.
yun.
Dati
Diba?
yun eh. Oo.
They're
Babago.
trying to be better nga eh.
Dati 20 lang
Sana-
yung diesel eh. Ngayon 50 na. Oh,
Oo, dati 5 pesos ang pasid kanton. Ngayon, 15 na, diba?
di ba? Nag-iiba talaga ang mga bagay-bagay.
Exactly.
Evolve.
Oh man, Lex, even to you, even stuff that you saw in the house that I said about you, I've apologized to you privately. I apologize to you again in person because they all bring it. Hopefully, and I said to Lex,
I'm gonna get a
I'm
water
gonna
lang,
try to be
Jay.
better.
You right
Yeah,
now.
do it, bro. And I'm a work of proving to her that I'm gonna be a good friend to her now. So that's all I can do. I own my ish, and I own my ish in what I did. Yun lang. Let's keep going. Shy, thank you for doing that. Shy's our bouncer right now, Lex. Anyone who's not nice, Shy's gonna kick you out. Just saying. Good job, Shy.
Kasi I don't know
Um,
you out, so I'm shy.
this person is trying to find out if they are dealing with mental health stuff, Alexa. So they text me a situation, and they're basically. So guys, I'll read it, but it's not like we're not doctors and we cannot really evaluate if you're depressed or not. So I wouldn't take what we say like a diagnosis. But they said, when I'm not feeling okay, I ghost everyone and I just want to be by myself for long periods of time.
I understand. That's me.
I think
And
it's okay also.
maloof.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like I
sometimes
don't want to say that this person is, what I don't want to diagnose them, but I think siguro Alexa, I would say don't be ashamed to go and seek that help and see if you are. Yun lang. It's not a bad thing. People don't go to the doctor when they're healthy. People go to the doctor when they want to get better. So
Yeah.
kung ganun, that's
And then-
okay. Don't be ashamed of it. Yun lang. K4, what's up? Alves, may nagtanong kasi.
I'll just get this.
May nagtanong kasi if this is a sign that they're going through some mental health stuff because they're constantly ghosting people and always wanting to be alone. Sabi ko, I don't think we're experts enough to diagnose you and say that you are or not, but don't be ashamed of seeking that answer, seeking that help from an expert.
Mismo. Guys, ito ang pinaka-importante sa sasabihin ko sa lahat. Hindi po ako doktor. Hindi ko nga alam anong ginagawa ko sa buhay ko. Hindi ko talaga alam anong gagawin
Kami
ko sa
lahat.
buhay nyo. So, di ba? Take everything we say with a grain of salt, guys.
Pero, dude, marami din nagsabi, I've been battling depression and I'm not saying this to lift us up, guys. I'm just you guys and seeing your stories has helped me wake up the next day feeling happy.
Oh,
Amazing. How can you not like
Incredible.
this job?
Ah,
All I had to do is make wala in peanut butter in PBB about peanut butter. May mga natatanggalan na ng
diba? All I
depression.
had to do was
Diba?
become
Ano
Iakis
ba?
when nahati yung bahay. Yun lang.
but now we peanut butter gang.
Peanut butter,
Peanut
gang.
butter gang.
Peanut butter on the seats now, baby.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
They're like, diba, what we
Um,
were saying, you just need something that will take your focus and attention off of what you're feeling.
Has your mental health struggle affected you physically? It can
It can
sometimes.
talaga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
Actually,
legit.
I used to see a therapist, and I would tell him like I have ulcers, I have real bad stomach acid, and then he straight up said that's because of your anxiety. Huh?
Yeah.
How? And he's like, pag nagka-anxiety ka, nagsisimula sa tiyan. Like,
Yeah, sa
nadadala
gut.
yan.
Yun
Oo.
din sabi sa akin, bro. Adrenal fatigue. I had adrenal fatigue and it started from my gut.
And then yung best friend ko sa States na si Sam Montenola, who was the one who referred me to his doctor. As soon as I got out of PBB, minessage niya ako. Sabi niya sa akin, yo, si Epi ba yung nagsabi sa'yo nun yun sa chan mo? Yeah, dude, siya ka. Sinabi niya rin sa'yo, so. But, yeah. So, long story short, yes, nakaka-affect talaga siya sa physical health mo. Because mental health is physical health, man. The brain is a part of the body.
But yes,
Our body
exactly.
can't function without it.
Di ba? So,
Thank you.
may mga pinapanganak na may diferensya sa tiyan, di ba? May pinapanganak na kulang yung daliri, sobra yung daliri. Meron din ganong factors sa utak natin na kaya nga sabi ni Alexa kanina, chemical imbalance na kailangan ng gamot para mabalanse paminsan-minsan. Pero tulad ng sinabi ko, hindi po kami doktor. Kung sa tingin nyo meron talaga kayong pinagdadaanan at nararamdaman, I say go get medical help.
Because sometimes the smallest things can mean something different pala pag sa doktor mo na pinacheck.
Totoo. May question for Alexa. How do you balance having a successful career and end your college journey with a 1.0
Wait lang, wrong
GPA?
gift to. Sorry. Jordan's
Oy,
not in the
yes.
Uniqlo campaign. Ako
That's
yung,
Albi.
ito po ang, ano niya, ang gifts niya.
Tech, Flash, Laptop, and Gadget Rain.
Mismo
And then,
po.
my campaign ends tomorrow. Tapos todo support tayo kay Albi din sa campaign niya for Uniqlo, guys.
Thank you.
Sa streams niya. Yun yung mga gifts niya.
Check ko mamaya.
Pareho tayo number 2, bro. Pero ang laki ng agwat ng number 1 sa akin, brother.
Oh,
my
ayusin
God.
natin yan bukas.
Sige.
After ko
Hey, thank
mag-stallion
you.
talk,
Thank you
ako.
sa nag-drop ng tech and laptop and gadget rain. Thank you so much. Okay.
Sorry.
That was so cute. Oh, man. Yun. I mean, the reason I thought that was a cute question, Alexa, how do you balance having a successful career and ending your college journey with a 1.0 GWA? Because it could also be seen as what advice would you give to someone who's facing, you know, that kind of life and trying to balance going through stuff and being successful at a career or school?
Ain't gonna lie, it was so freaking hard. Multiple breakdowns, all that.
Oh,
It was really hard, but I was just so motivated. I was so competitive with myself. Like I really
Yeah.
wanted to prove something to myself. I don't know if it had anything to do with my condition. I just knew that people thought I was just another artista. Ah, ganda lang yan. Hindi naman yan.
mm-mm.
Like I can do whatever you're doing while I'm doing this. So I just really pushed myself. And yun, I think the most important thing, not kahit hindi sa school related, kahit sa personal life related lang, is to surround yourself with a good
Thanks, Kay.
core group. Like, good people.
That's solid. Yeah.
Important yan. Support
Sobrang,
system, kumbaga.
Yeah.
sobrang important.
They have to be a lot of people. It just has to be a small group of
Just one
solid people.
person. Just
Yeah.
when you get comfort from
Legit.
someone that can help you. But
Yeah.
yun, sobrang laking tulong nun for me. I had a really nice group in college who really helped me. I'm thankful my professors were all supportive. And I just had that solid hunger and drive in my body that I wanted to do this all and finish it
Solid.
all. So, it was a me thing. But there were times din talaga na pangit na body ko. Like lahat sinusugitan ko na kasi I'm so tired, I'm so stressed. Yung mga ganun, sumishitik na ako here and there, everywhere.
Sumisitik ka? Never ko na
Dude, normal
experience
lang
yun.
naman yan eh.
Yun nga, pero I mean, it's because I was overextending myself na to the point
Yeah, gets totally.
na kaya, pero pinipilit ko. So, para sa akin, like, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to recharge yourself and to take time para, alam mo yun, yung maging okay ka. Hindi mo kailangan pilitin unless you know, you're just really trying to be motivated. And then, I did that good. But if you see na it's
I had the rose.
it's making your mental health deteriorate, then you need to change stuff. That's a routine. 2.2 million daw yung
I got you on that, bro. How you coping? So, how are you coping with the bashers, honestly?
Bro, built for this na ako. I'm so
Parang
used to the
May,
bashing, bro.
sabi ko nga, may masters, may degree na kami lahat sa dermatology. We're good. I mean, some of the stuff I've been reading, it actually makes me laugh now. It's kind of comedic for me.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I want to reply super sarcastically, but then when
Nantitrip
it's
ka lang
against,
dun.
oh, when it's against me, but then when it's against others, like
Oh, yeah.
it affects me differently.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Because I guess I know with me, like, yeah, I did that or I didn't do that. But like, you don't know what's real. But then when it's against, I don't know, our other housemates or whatever, yeah, it affects me a little bit more. Makes me a little bit angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Makes me a lot angry.
Wala, dude. I really don't try to not get emotional over anything like that now because that's what they want, bro. They want a
That's
reaction
true.
from you. Right?
They
That's why
do,
they're saying this, bro.
and I'm always really close to giving it to them, bro. I'm
Alam
like
mo,
about
like,
to type it.
ang dami kong beses na iniisip, ilang beses kaya na ako nagpa-picture sa tao. And then that dude saying like some stuff like onto you about you online because you'll never know, bruh.
Yeah,
You'll never know.
yeah.
Diba?
Oh my gosh. Can you share some information on how your therapy or treatment have gone? Ako, I do Zoom calls with Doc, and I have medication that's daily, and then I have medication I don't really often take, but it's for those moments that I have a big panic attack. It's there. Um, Luckily, I haven't had to take it anytime recently, but that's what I've got. I think my favorite thing is the talks, the talks, and just getting all of those thoughts out of my head with someone that I know isn't like judging me, and it's just someone there to listen. You know, that's all I got.
Mhm.
Ako for real, Kumu. Like this stuff is helping a lot. It's just
That's
because
true,
like I have something to do every day now. And like I said,
bro.
pag,
Totoo yan.
pag may ginagawa ka, mahirap talaga. Because like dude, now my day is so full all the time. Wake up, I have to work out twice a day. I have to do Kumu. And,
Naka-stuck at home tayong lahat,
oh,
and
stock
at
on
least may
tumalon ka lang.
ginagawa tayo na may interaction with other people.
Mismo.
Ikaw,
So
Lex,
like,
what's it look like for you right now?
What?
sorry.
What does a treatment or medication look like for you these days?
Well, I haven't seen Doc in a long time. I haven't, since I left, hindi ko siya nakikita. But I'm still taking my meds every day. I have 3 to take every night. So, I continue lang religiously and yun, minsan hindi sumusunod, umiinom. Pero may basbas na ni Doc, so okay lang.
Up here.
Just a
Okay ako, may
little bit.
basbas ako ni Doc. I asked him talaga.
I mean, I didn't. She told me
Make
off
sure
about
kasi
it.
baka naman sobrang bad pala ng effect it you during while you're
Yeah.
on. So I had to ask.
Yeah, and Alexa made me aware of that, guys. So cool. Yeah. So I guess we'll just do like a last message about it for everyone, then we can end. Like, it's like 12 minutes left. And Katie's
8:30
still
mo na,
busy.
gusto mo?
Yeah,
Got like
sige,
10
8:30
minutes.
na. Yeah,
Might as
10
well.
minutes. Yeah, let's go. I might go live again later. We'll see, guys. But guys, I know I will promote at the end, but I want to check out Alexa's song. She's got a salubong
Oh
stream
yeah,
for her single.
10.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go live for that here, like?
Salubong lang, lolong.
Sige, sige. Akit ako.
And then yeah, we'll be there, Lex. I just want to say, like, inuulit-ulit ko this whole time, di kami experts, hindi po kami doctors. We're just saying kung anong naranasan namin nung, well, we're still going through it, and we're still, it's like Alb said, it's something that is gonna be different in every season of our life, but it's not gonna
Mismo.
go away. It's something, yeah,
Mismo.
it's just, what's up, John? Big Johnny.
Big
Um,
John.
Well, hi.
But yeah, if you guys can relate to anything we said, or just have any similarities, it just means you're not alone, and that's basically the whole point of why I did this awareness talk. Para lang malaman ng isa, kahit isa sa inyo, kahit isa lang knows that you're not walking through this alone. And yeah, guys, if I encourage it, like, go see, like I said, healthy people don't go to the doctor. Like, it's okay. It's no one goes to the doctor and like, yeah, I'm really good. I'm just here for no reason. If if you need to seek help, go seek help. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, and that's all I gotta say. I think. Said mo lang sa mga bashers.
You guys should continue this later when baby's done.
Sige.
Oops, narinig yung dota ko.
And ito na lang. I'll stay live up until like 10, and then if Katie can drop by, he can drop by. If not, that's cool. And we'll just do I'll just do a jamming thing here. But yeah, Alexa, Albs, anything that you want to say to end it?
Go out.
Yun nga, guys, what we were talking about a while ago, it looks different for everyone because it is different for everyone. So, diba, like, always be kind, like I said earlier, and don't be shy. Look for help. That's the most important thing. Yeah, diba, like let's be the generation that breaks the stigma.
Yes.
We have a hotline for Philippine mental health, right? So if you guys ever feel the need to talk to someone, go bring that number up, and
Yep.
sana huwag kayong mahiya. Nothing to be ashamed of. Being vulnerable doesn't make you weak, it makes you stronger. And ayun lang, get that good support system.
Yeah. And be kinder with your words, guys, because like they said, everyone looks different in their walk with this, so you don't really know what someone's going through. So just be a little bit more aware of how you talk to people and what you do with your words. Yun lang siguro. Guys, mamayang gabi, 10 p.m. Go to Alexa's stream, and at
She's
midnight,
dropping
that
the
new single's
single.
dropping. Let's go. About to drop that fire. What about you, Als? What else have you got
Sing
coming?
it.
Oh, actually, Alex, did you have anything else coming up apart from that you want to promote?
ASAP. That's it.
Hey,
ASAP,
let's
ASAP.
go.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I have an episode of Stallion Talk with Daniela Straner of Love at First Stream.
Yeah.
So if you guys could drop by tomorrow, check that out,
It's gonna be
please.
dope.
That on Kumu.
And I'm also I've never met. You know what I mean? So
Whoa.
like, yeah.
Nice.
So this is the real deal, because like that's what I was talking to my friend about. I was like, I think I'm really good at this podcast stuff, blah blah blah.
You are, bro.
And then she was like, yeah, because you know all of your guests, so it's easy to talk to them. Get
Yeah.
someone you don't know.
Ah.
Just like, oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, that's why I got someone I don't know. And then
Nice.
I got
I
shy
wa-
to hook it up. Kasi
She
same
knows her?
management sila, diba? I was like, yo,
Ah,
help me
cool.
get
I watched
help.
their movie. I watched the movie. It was pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, my campaign finale is tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna stream 9 p.m. to midnight. And any housemates that are free are gonna drop by. But also Albies is on the 23rd. So sana guys gawin yung kaming
That's
top 1 both.
the 23rd is Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need them bragging
Oh.
rights.
Are you
We
doing
need
that
'em.
thing? What's it called?
We can't
So
say
you
it
do your
though.
own
We
thing?
can't say it.
Oh, and we can't.
No. Yeah. What you
Are
talking
we
about?
talking about the same thing?
Yes, we are. It's also tomorrow. It's on Saturday.
Sunday?
Sunday, ba? Is it
Basta.
for the gaming device?
No. Are you doing that?
Device.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no,
doing that.
Okay, well,
Hell
I
yeah,
was
Karen
like,
just texted me. Hell yes, Karen.
one of you need to do it so that we
I'm
know where to
doing it.
support. Okay, cool. No, what I was gonna say is that show that you do here on Kumu. I think are you doing it this Sunday?
The show on
the
Kumu.
Pilipinas thing.
Yeah, I do that. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing
I'm
that
gonna
on
do that
Sunday.
as well. Yes, Jordan is the guest nga pala on Sunday, guys. Kumusta
Yeah.
Pilipinas? Jordan is guesting on
Ayun.
Sunday.
Let's go. So yun guys, ang dami niyong aabangan. Tama? Aabangan, yeah.
Yeah.
Uy, Care Bears? Is that Karen's fan club? Care Bears?
Care Bears, Karanatics, marami siya.
That was cool.
Board Adorables, marami siyang
Oop.
things. All right, guys. So yeah, guys, feel free. You guys, Shania, you're so funny. Thanks, Lex.
What,
Appreciate you, Lex. She's paikoting.
I know, what did
Oy,
Shai say?
marunong
What did
naman
Shai
to.
say to you?
What's up, bro?
No.
Nothing about you, bro. Nothing
Okay.
about you.
Okay.
Yun lang, guys. I'm so hungry. Okay. When you don't, I'll send you Panda Express.
All
So
right, guys.
yummy.
Thanks for
All
joining
right,
us
guys.
today. Catch Stallion Talk tomorrow,
Thanks,
8
Lex.
p.m.
See ya, guys. See
Guys,
you
thank you
later.
to Alexa. Thank you to Albie. I'm gonna stick around for a bit, sing some songs. I know the viewers are gonna drop down to a couple hundreds when I leave, but it's all good.
See you, Jordan.
See you guys. Love you guys. See you soon.
See you, Lord.
Mwah. It's so good having them here. So good talking to them. I forgot to tell Alexa this, but I was eating chicken kanina, and I remember when she gave me her chicken, she was just like, George, and then she just put it on my plate. I was like, that was one of the most adorable things. Anyway, yun lang. Kumusta kayo guys? Nag-enjoy ba kayo dun? I learned a lot. Sobrang iba yung the way we handle and deal with things. And I think that's the beauty of it all, that we're all different people. So, yun. Let's not judge people for their reactions because we're all different people. If there's any housemates down there, you know who I'm talking to. Feel free to come up. I know there's some of you down there. Feel free to come up, calling housemates. But in the meantime, may mga song request po ba kayo guys? Kung may song request kayo guys, let's go. And baka dadaan din si KD kung may time siya. Hey, Shania Roar, Karen! Oh, may 2 slots dito. Ba't nandyan kayo sa baba? Okay. Shy, K, thanks guys. Guys, keep dropping tech, flash, laptop, and gadget rain. Oh, you guys are the bestest. Job well done, Jordy. Thank you guys. I love my content this week. We've had so much fun. Medyo serious ang usapan today, but I think it needed to be serious. And Baby by Justin Bieber. Let's go. Should I come up here? You gotta do the rap. Karen, where are you?
I just want to say hi because I have something at 9, so I need to prepare. I have another guesting at 9, but I just want to say hi. And you know
Hi.
how hard it is to be the bouncer? My eyes are like.
Good though. I told you guys, you say something bad, they're gonna kick you out.
But anyway.
Thanks, Karen. Karen just messaged me. I'm your top gifter.
Oh, she is. Care Bear is so funny.
Let's do this. Baby by Justin Bieber. Let's see. Do I know this song that well? Oh, oh. Karen, come up. Oh, you know you love me. I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there. You are my love. You are my heart. And we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Wait. Sa lahat ng dumaan na supporters ni KD, Alexa, and Albie, Shania, Karen, maraming salamat din, guys. Stick around. We're gonna jam. We're gonna have some fun. Lahat ng mga song requests nyo, kakantayin ko talaga. Let's go. We're gonna go till 9 p.m. At kung may mga coins kayo dyan, drop ng tech, flash, laptop, and gadget rain. And salamat sa lahat ng nakinig kanina sa episode of Thoughtful Thursday. Look right in my heart. My first love broke my heart for the first time. And I was like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, I'm like, baby, baby, baby. No, I'm like, baby, baby, baby. No. Thought you'd always be mine, mine. Shy bouncer, shy police. Tama. Siya yun. Shy bouncer. Karen, come up. Thought you'd always be mine. For you, I would've done whatever. And I just can't believe we ain't together. And I wanna play it cool, cause I'm losing you. I'll buy you anything, I'll buy you any ring, cause I'm in pieces. Baby, fix me, and just shake me till you wake me from this bad dream. I'm going down, 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 down. I just can't believe my first love won't be around. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, baby, baby. Baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine. Baka dadaan pa si KD, guys. You never know. Busy sila eh. Pati si Madam, guys, yung mga nagtatanong. Busy din si Madam. Baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine. Could ever come above, she had me going crazy. Oh, I was starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. She made my heart pound. I skip a beat when I see her on the street and at school on the playground. But I really wanna see her on the weekend. She knows she got me dazing, cause she was so amazing. And now my heart is breaking, but I just keep on saying, baby, 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 oh, I'm like, baby, 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 no. I'm like, baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, mine.
Tapos na pala.
Into the game, yung iyong acting skills, because I know Gail will do something for you.
Hello.
Just chill. Oh my god.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm scared. What? What is it? What is it?
Basta. Just chill. It won't hurt. No. It won't hurt your career.
Yan na ako.
Sorry, Gail. Yeah.
Mag-end na ako dito.